Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to RPA week number 2. In the previous week, we barely lost a game, though, to be honest, I don't think it was really close. We played as hard as we could, and we still managed to lose at 1-0. But, to be honest, I'll take a 1-0 loss, and yeah. But regardless, the season moves on, and this week we are faced with the best team in the league. Yeah, this has been a rough schedule so far. So, you can see the team I'm playing. It's going to be Tweeto, coach of the Deranged Dittos. If you remember from RPA or Akuda Division, I managed to defeat him. But, I'm not so hopeful this time because his team is insane. Like, his team is absolutely crazy. The Metagross Delta Spider, I didn't know what it could do, but it's a more annoying Gliscor. It's a ground bug type, and it gets poison heal. And it gets U-turn, it gets pretty much every single hazard you could want. It can run, or it has good offensive stats too. That's pretty much the gist I got from it. It's just super, super annoying to deal with. Then you have Iron Valiant, which, well, you all know what Iron Valiant does. It's a super fast mixed breaker slash sweeper or queener. It can do pretty much whatever you want. It can get encore support too. Then you have Golden Go. Golden Go can block Rapid Spin and Defog. I fully expect Iron Val and Golden Go to run Scarf sets to outpace Chimpow, but Golden Go, it can also use Trick to stop setup, and yeah, just super annoying team already. And then you have Mega Crawdont, which is an insane wall breaker that nothing on my team can reliably take 2 hits from. I think the main thing that can take 2 hits from it is Ferrothorn, and even that doesn't want to like continuously stay in on it. Then you have Rotom Heat, super bulky pivot, or super, well, not really super bulky, but it's a bulky pivot that really complements his team very nicely. Tentacruel Delta, I don't really know what this thing does. I know he pretty much swept somebody with one in the previous week, so it's a good Pokemon. I think it's like Grass Poison. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much Grass Poison will help him versus my team, but Tentacruel Delta is a super, super cool Pokemon. Then you have Slowking, which is another bulky pivot, and gives him a Trick Room mode, but he's not going to use Trick Room on this team, but it's there if he wants it. Uh, Main thing is Teleport with Regenerator, and then you have Noivern, really fast Pokemon with U-turn, gets defog access, can fire off Draco Meteors, Boom Burst, Hurricanes if it hits, and just generally be annoying. Switcheroo can be there for tricking a Choice Scarf onto my more defensive mons or a setup Pokemon. Togedemaru is Togedemaru. It gets, I think it gets Wish, Fake Out, Zing Zap, Iron Head, Nuzzle for support, and that's pretty much all I think Togedemaru gets. And then you have Lickitung, which is the best 1 point Pokemon, in my opinion, though Crocalor is up there too. And also Quilladin for some reason. I don't know why Quilladin was a 1 point Pokemon. I don't know why Lickitung was a 1 point Pokemon, because this thing is super bulky and annoying with Wish support. I think it gets Knockoff. I think it gets Heal Bell. Seismic Toss for more reliable damage. Body Slam to spread paralysis around. It's just super duper annoying to deal with. But that is a brief overview of his team. Overall, this is a super duper annoying matchup, and the team or the status of this being the best team in the league is super super deserved with this one. But it's in my way, and I have to give it the old college try. So first up, we have Chimpow. Chimpow, it has enough speed to outpace the Noivern, max attack, and then I'd just dump the rest into HP. I had 8 in defense, so that way I had an odd number in HP, just so that way I could switch into rocks in extra time. Crunch, Sacred Sword, Psychic Veins, Ice Spinner, hits everything neutral super effectively. Pretty straightforward there. Next up we have Mega Delta Charizard with Shadow Ball, Knockoff, Draco Meteor, Taunt. This thing, I knew coming into this that Lickitung would be the best, answer for Mega Delta Charizard. Knockoff Taunt is there to shut it down as reliably as possible. Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor hits everything on their team. Max speed, max special attack, since I think they have a base 100 on their team. I forgot what it was. I think it was Tentacruel, but yeah. Next up I have Ferrothorn, Wheat Seed, Rocks, Knockoff, Power Whip, and Protect. We have Leftovers with Iron Barbs. I think this was designed to take some hits from, take 2 hits from the Mega Crawdont, and 84 speed was to outpace Slowking. 100 special defense, I think, was just to hit 350. Because I wanted this thing to be specially bulky too, just in case. But, yeah. Next up I have Vaporeon, standard max HP, max defense set. I have Heal Bell because I am deeply afraid of status on this team. I don't want Chien-Pao or anything to get burned. So, yeah, Wishprot, Scald to spread my own burns. Leftovers with Water Absorb, pretty standard Vaporeon set. Then you have Hatterene with Leftovers, Magic Bounce, Draining Kiss, Nuzzle, Psyshock, Calm Mind. This set, I forgot what it was supposed to do. I think I literally just randomly EV'd this, so it may not do anything, but the 12 speed is to outpace Slowking. Not that it makes a difference because I can't hit it hard anyways. But finally we have Crocodile, max HP, max special defense, Slack Off, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Roar. This is my pretty much dedicated Golden Go answer. So, yeah. I found that, granted, let me see their team, because it checks Golden Go. It can be a defensive answer for Delta Tentacruel, defensive answer for Rotom Heat, and a defensive answer for Togedemaru. So, that is really, really good. It can also try to take on the Iron Valiant, but that only really works if it's a special set. But, yeah. But anyways, that's the team, and here's the game. So, in this game, I can see they brought the Delta Metagross, Mega Crawdont, Golden Go, Iron Val, Rotom, and Lickitung. I'm just like, okay, I might be able to win this, I don't know. So, I went with Chien-Pao, so they went Golden Go. Now here, I immediately switch out because I am afraid of Choice Scarf Golden Go, as I go Lickitung. So, I go Will-O-Wisp. I was fully expecting them to go like Crawdont or something to try to set up. Or to like go Metagross. So they go Rotom Heat and Volt Switch. So they go back into Golden Go as I hit it with the Flamethrower, which is pretty massive. And they go back into Rotom. Here they read a switch, and here I read a switch. And this is gonna keep going. So finally they overheat. And I keep clicking Will-O-Wisp trying to read the switch. They Will-O-Wisp again, trying to read the switch. And then they finally do switch, and I end up getting what I want. I burn the Delta Metagross. So here I have to go out into Vaporeon. They quick knockoff, which is super annoying for my team since recovery is a big thing on this. I quick Scald, and it's down to 22%. They go Lickitung. Getting the rocks up here is super big because I don't have a way to bounce the rocks back, and Crocodile does not want to take it. So they knock off my Violite, and Crocodile is pretty much dead in the water. So they go Rotom as I Will-O-Wisp on the Mega Crawdont switch, but never goes Mega Crawdont. So I switch hard into Delta Charizard because it can take the hit. So they go into Lickitung as I quick knock off reading the switch. I taunt them as they use Wish. So Delta Charizard did its job. I switched out because I still had no faith that I could kill the Lickitung. So they go Rotom Heat as I quick Leech Seed. Then Protect just to get a bit more chip damage off on this. Then I switch out into Delta Charizard. As they do quick Volt Switch, I could have stayed in, but I didn't want to risk taking an overheat. I switch out because well, Iron Valiant outpaces me naturally. And then go into my Iron Val answer in Hatterene. A quick Psyshock, and the burn finishes off the Metagross. So Crocodile has 1 kill. They go into Crawdont as I go hard Ferrothorn. And Knockoff does way too much. A quick Leech Seed just to get a bit of chip health back. And then Protect to get a bit of chip health back. At this range, Knockoff will not knock me out, so he has to switch as I quick Power Whip on the incoming Rotom. So I quick Protect just to scout what he wants to do. He quits Pain Split. So I go into Delta Charizard. Quits Pain Split, I recover a little bit of health, but it's ultimately not much. They go into Lickitung. I quit Shadow Ball, and eventually I think I just decide to quit Draco Meteor. Wait, no, I don't quit Draco here. So I go Vaporeon instead. I quick Wish, he quicks Wish, and then I pivot back into Delta Charizard as they go Crawdont. And they hard switch out. Don't want to take a Draco Meteor with the Crawdont. They sack the Lickitung, and yeah. Now they go Golden-Go. I go hard Crocodile as it's my best play, but Crocodile without a Violite is not really a good Golden-Go check, and Golden-Go knocks me out with Shadow Ball. So I go Chin-Pal because I know it's Scarf. They have to sack Rotom. They go Iron Valiant. I have to go Charizard. I think I went Charizard on the Aura Sphere, and then they just quick Shadow Claw, which was a nice play. Here I feel like I should have just went Chin-Pal, but because I knew it was Scarf, I had to have known it was Scarf. They quick knock off on my Ferrothorn with Crawdont, and I ultimately OHKO the Crawdont with Power Whip. So it's 4-2, but it's still not safe yet. So Iron Valiant knocks me out. I have to go Hatterene. If I had Mystical Fire on this set, I would have won the game here and there. But ultimately, he tricks a Choice Scarf to my Vaporeon, gets the recover off so he has more health, and Vaporeon is pretty much dead in the water right now. I can't switch out, but I get the Scald off. He's down to 33%. And here I go Chin-Pal as the quick Shadow Ball. Now here I just quick Crunch as they go hard Iron Val. I sack Vaporeon, and it's mind games from here on. So I go Hatterene. They go Golden-Go as I double into Chin-Pal. And I quick Psychic Feigns as they go, trying to read the Iron Valiant. And I lose the game because I didn't go with my gut. My gut feeling was stay in and crunch, but ultimately I didn't. I was I hate 50-50s, man. I hate 50-50s, and yeah, this week's been a little frustrating so far. It's been fun, but it's been a little frustrating. I don't think the team has been clicking, I guess. So we'll definitely have to make a few trades in the future, but I mean, coming this close against the best team in the league is reason enough to celebrate, but I'm not a huge fan of moral victories. So, yeah. But anyways, that was RPA week 2, and next week we are taking on, I think, Nelson of the frick, I forgot their team name. But we're taking on Nelson, who is a former champion of the RPA Arcuda division, so we'll definitely have our work cut out for us. In any case, see you then.